Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. I've always had fun drawing banners, and people have trouble with them. And you know, through the years, Corel has added banners to the common shapes, and there's several that you can do. And there's basically two different ones, if I remember right. It's basically the same thing, just reversed. Of course, you just reverse that one, you can just do that. But it's always kind of fun to draw your own and have a curve. You could do a curve probably with Corels. And we're going to take a 2-point line, and I'm just going to make a zigzag. That's all I'm going to do. It's connected because I went from node to node. Then I'm going to get the extrude tool, and I'm just going to come down, and then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go this one, which makes it a lot longer, and I'm going to go here. Now, if you will take your shape tool and grab all these nodes and turn them into a curve. As soon as you do that, this comes up and you can go smooth nodes, or you could go probably symmetrical and be basically the same thing. That's a pretty wild one. But then what you have to do is take and go up to, so select it all, go up to object, break the extrude part, and you're going to get your line out of the way. And then just delete lines you know that you should not be able to see, like you should not be able to see this line, and you should not be able to see that line. So this is going to look totally different than the one I had earlier, but it'll still look cool. And you could flip it and have it look like that to start with, but we're going to go with this. Is this what we drew? And, you know, you could play around with this line a little bit, but then take the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to use a different color this time. And I'm just going to fill in those three parts. And then I'm going to take that middle one probably first, and I'm going to go Interactive Fill tool, and I'm going to put some darkness there like it's going behind there. And then I'm going to pick this one, kind of do the same thing. It's always kind of hard to figure out what to do on that first one, or at least it is for me. You know, should this be a little darker here? You know, maybe just a touch, because I'm talking I don't ever do this when I'm designing for myself. So you could have it just a little bit darker. Now, if you look right here, our nodes aren't perpendicular or even if we're going to do this, but you could take your shape tool and grab that node and hold down shift and grab that node. So you got these two nodes selected. Then go up here to align nodes vertically, and it's going to do that. Now, we're going to get rid of the red line anyway. And then just take this and group it together, Control G. Let me get it out of here a little bit. Control D to make a duplicate. And I've got a little bit hanging over somewhere, so my nodes aren't good. Let me look at this. Well, you know, now I've grouped it together, so I got to go to Object, Group, and Ungroup. I got just a hair. I must have grabbed something. Still something there. Well, you know, because I made a duplicate. I wonder if the duplicate is there. That's weird. I must have had a duplicate on top of it. Object, Group, Ungroup. I must have had two on top of it. And then just delete that node. See, I've got a little bit of a bad corner there. And I could align these, but I'm going to get it that close. And then just let's group it together. Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it. And just by holding down the two-sided arrow. Now you probably have a line there, but you could very easily change your nudge factor to a light number, a low number, and just bring it in and get rid of that line. And you don't have to go with this. You could do this, and you could put it here. It could be another type of ribbon. You know, there's a lot you could do with this. You know, like right here, we could take, we'll have to ungroup it, go up to object, group and ungroup, get our nodes back, and shift select both these nodes. I'm gonna hold down the shift key. So I've got those two selected. I'm gonna add a node and then put it right in the middle, deselect it. And see, now you've got that type of tail on there. And if you want it on both ends, just group that together, Control G, Control D, holding down the two-sided arrow with the control button. And then that minute little move, bring that in because you can't see it. And I don't like this one per se as much as this one because it, I don't know. I can't say because it's upside down, but Control G and mirror it. It just, I think my curves are too much. And also now that I've flipped that, well, that doesn't look bad. That's pretty cool and it's really pretty fun to play with. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.